Hi, my name's Kevin Campbell.
My name's James Williams.
Mike Angel.
And I'm Andrew Russell. And we are the Titans, and our project's over reviving the train system, and I hope you enjoy it.
So yeah, reinstating railroads for greater use would be an excellent project to propose and go for. I think using trains for shipping and for moving people around is a lot more efficient, and it's going to be needed in the future. So I think that's a great thing to get started on getting that going again.
I don't really see much point in railroads anymore. We have flight and subways and cars. I mean, I guess if the gas prices got high enough, railroads using coal would be appropriate since coal's cheap, but that's about the only reason.
You know, railroads were used in the history a lot more than they are used today. I think they could be improved, be a lot more green efficient, and certainly the EPA would be a lot happier with that, which is Environmental Protection Agency. As in moving mass materials, I think it's a more efficient way than trucking. I think businesses would invest more than that, especially the way the economy is and gas prices. Moving materials through trucking is very costly. So if trains and railroads, I'm trying to say how to put this, if it's more beneficial towards the environment and certain companies and moving materials, I think that would be a better way to go. So.
I think it's a really good idea, but it probably wouldn't be practical for as many people as have to travel every day. It wouldn't go as many places as cars can go, so I don't really think we could go all the way to railroads. But I do think trains are really cool, and I would like to ride a train sometime soon. I think it was a really good system that they came up with a really long time ago, and it would be good to go back to it, but I don't think it would be possible.
Yes, I believe we should use trains and build more railroads because of the price of gas, and trains can be run by coal, which is cheaper than gas.
Still going? Yeah. You know, we have all these like Atkins diet and all these other like books and tapes and stuff like that to learn. Just what was it? $20 for a ticket? Something?
$30.
30? You can spend $30 and spend 16 hours on a train and just go with it. And you just, you lose all your weight. I mean, you don't have to worry about what you eat.
This is a fat people's We ought to just call this the train to weight loss. Skinniness. Yes, that's right. I said it, America. Train to skinniness. You know why the train system died out in America? Because we said, we don't want to be skinny. Now let's bring in a new McDonald's. How about this? Let's pump fat into your body instead of losing it. Let's not walk. Let's all have cars. Let's not put our children on playgrounds. Instead, let's give them Happy Meals with little Shrek toys in them to make them love them. Yes, this is America. In Ukraine, there are no fat people. We are the fat peoples.
They eat fat people.
I'm done. I can't take it.
I can't go home. This is the end. My left friend.
In those areas. But then I think going forward long term, it would be good, yes, to invest some more in terms of rail infrastructure, to first of all try to haul more passengers. But in the area of freight, if we look at the growth that is going to occur in freight, if we're going to try to put it all onto road traffic, or road vehicles, then we're going to have a big problem. We would have to widen our infrastructure very, very significantly. And so rail, I think, presents us with that opportunity to divert a lot of what would be carried into city going forward. It's difficult to tell exactly when one would start to reap, in a sense, the dividends or talk about profitability that is going forward. A lot would depend upon the choices that we make, whether one, the auto, that is if you're looking at both passenger and freight, and then looking at both urban as well as the intercity context. Within the urban setting, a lot of our cities tend to be more vested into road infrastructure and moving people by car. So there may be some prospects for things like, shared ride modes and so on. But in the area of, moving people by bus or rail, it's unclear to me that we would ever be able to do that necessarily at a profitable margin going forward. I think more likely what you would have is that we would come closer to breaking even in certain markets, but not talk about profitability in that market. In the intercity sector, it's already run privately. You've got private railroad companies doing freight and so forth. And so that, I think, we are profitable, and it can continue to be a profitable industry going forward.
I certainly think we would profit. And I don't want to badmouth the 18-wheelers in the truck industry. As